Harry, really one place to start. Desperately sad news for the club, but even sadder news for Ali Ford. He must be devastated.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. He picked up the injury the other night and didn't really think it was anything too serious. I spoke to him obviously after the game and again yesterday, and he felt he might be okay for Saturday. It was one of those, and then he's gone for a scan and he's got the same problem. He's got obviously the same problem as he's had the last 2 years. So massive blow, great lad. But if he'll work as hard as he did last time and he'll come back, he's a fantastic professional.
You think he will come back? Because once it's tough to come back.
Yeah, but he's a special lad. He'll work so hard, I've never seen anyone work harder than he did out there to get fit. So he'll put that same effort in again and he'll come back again, I'm sure.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing, but sort of looking back at the other night, do you almost wish that you hadn't played him in the cup?
No, he was ready to play. He played. It wasn't his first game. He'd played. He started the season, played the first game against Hull. So and then he came on against Tottenham. So obviously, you wish you hadn't. Yeah, whenever he played, he could have done it, and he could have done it in training. Obviously,
Looking back at last Sunday, if you didn't already know it before, has that kind of told you and the rest of the squad that this is going to be a long, tough slog this season?
Well, it's going to be a hard season, but I'm still very confident. I still feel that I just felt we were way behind everybody else at the start, to be honest with you, and that's not an excuse, but I knew it was going to be a difficult start because when we came back, we had no team. We came back and reported with, I keep saying, we had 8 loans that all went back to their clubs, so there was, I'm not sure if it's 12 or 13 players there. So we brought players in, we brought some good players in, but they've not been up to speed. They've not gelled, we've not had a chance to knit a team together. And that takes time, you don't suddenly just come bring 5 or 6 players in, throw them in and say, oh, here we go now, because if you did, you wouldn't bother to have a pre-season or you wouldn't bother to, it don't work that way. And that was a problem, that's been a problem for us. But I'm very confident that after this break, you'll see a different QPR team. We want to get a result tomorrow, and then I feel that the rest of the season is going to be good.
Are you and Philip going to be busy now right up until 11 o'clock?
Probably, yeah. I think that we've got the chairman's working hard. He's over, Tony. So we've got 1 or 2 players we're interested in, and we'll see how we go.
I know you won't want to name names, but there's talk of this Gremio centre half. Is it Bressan? Is his name? Is that player?
No, I don't know him. No, first time I've ever heard his name.
Really?
Yeah. I'm glad you told me about him.
There you go. Look out for him. He's good. Mohamed Diame from West Ham, is he a player that?
Good player, but not made an inquiry for him. Yeah. But he's a good player. Plays for West Ham, so again, nothing happening there.
There's obviously been a lot of talk about the new formation, and it will take time. It's going to take time for Manchester United as well. But do you think you need some young, fresh legs at the back? No disrespect to Richard Dunn and Rio.
No, I think no, not at all. I think that Dunny's a good player. Rio's a fantastic player. He's been outstanding. Probably 2 games. He's just been. Last week I thought him and Corker were probably our best players. So Rio and Corker. But no, I've been delighted with them. So, and it's not about systems. People might make too much. It's about good players, really. At the end of the day, I speak to other managers at different clubs who are playing that same system. Friends of mine, and it's going fantastic for them. It's about players, really. And we've just been a little bit short, I think, of gelling a team together because of the start that we had.
Is there an area where you feel you are short? Are there players you want to bring in? Is it about numbers? Is it about...
No, players, a little bit of quality in 1 or 2 positions that we're still looking to bring in. And if we get those players that I'm trying to get, then we'll be okay. We'll be strong.
I want to ask you about Alex McCarthy, because 24 hours ago it was looking like it was a done deal. Now I talk that Liverpool are going to come in and try to gazump you. Is that something you're confident you will get over the line? I
hadn't heard that. First time I heard about Liverpool.
Really?
No, I didn't know that.
Are you confident he will be a QPR player than Alex?
No, I don't know where it's at. I've not dealt with it again. I've not dealt with the deal. It's been dealt with. It's been dealt with by the chairman and Philip and whoever. So I really don't know where it's at.
Presumably you would like to have him here as part of the squad and
yeah.
challenging Rob for the number 1 jersey.
you know, I've got Brian Murphy as well, who's done very well for us. So, and he's a young goalkeeper with a big future. So he'd be a good signing for the club.
You've touched upon the players coming in. What about players going out? Because I know you were unhappy at the performance against Burton. And do you think there will be a big clear out before Monday?
Well, I think one or two might go. You know, if people come in, I'd like to freshen it up a little bit. You know, if I can. 7 of the team that played against Burton were here when we got relegated. They were part of that squad that got relegated. So you know, you'd like to freshen it up really. But there's some good players, and if people, you know, I'd like to change one or two around, but we'll have to see what happens.
Just ask you about the game tomorrow. In early April of this season, you could have thought this could be a championship game, the way the two clubs were at the time, and then you both finished the season so strongly.
Yeah.
What did you make of Sunderland's end to last season?
Yeah, finished very well, didn't they? I mean, they've improved their squad, and you know, Gus has done an excellent job there. So it'll be a tough game tomorrow, but we're at home and we've got a big chance. Good.
Lindsay?
Can I ask you about Charlie Austin and his hamstring?
Yeah, we'll see how he is today. Really, he's going to come out today, and we'll see if he's fit or not.
And in terms of Sunderland, just in terms of the last fortnight that you've had, how big a game do you think this one is for the club?
Well, it's another game. It's 3 points. You know, it's not be the same as all the other games this year. Every game will be important. You know, it's.
Given that it sort of took 17 matches the last time that QPR were relegated to get a win, you must be confident that you can get that within that time frame. So some first things on the board would be
Within 17 games, yeah, I'm hoping we can. I'm hoping we can break that record. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, no, I've got no doubt about that.
How do you go about picking a side after a defeat such as the one against Spurs?
Well, I think lots of teams will, you know, you have bad days, but you say you bounce back from those days, you know. Lots of teams will go and lots of teams have bad results throughout the year, you know, whoever. Arsenal can get beat 6 last year, get smashed up with 2 or 3, you know, they bounce back. It happens. Tottenham got beat last year, got murdered, home to Liverpool, away to Man City, 6-6, whatever. It happens. It can happen. You have a bad day, but you say you come back from that bad day.
Good to come back from that bad day in front of your home crowd as well. Good to have a game at Loftus Road.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, good atmosphere always, and looking forward to the game.
In terms of Vargas, do you think he'll make his QPR debut?
No, I don't think so. I haven't seen him since last week. I doubt it.
Still something at the work like that?
Yeah, it took a long time again. You know, I was expecting him that he could be done by about Tuesday, but it seems he's still not. I don't know if he's back in this morning at the moment. Still waiting to see. He's got to get his passport or something, you know. Okay.
Is he still in Chile? How is he in the country?
He's in Italy, I think, getting his passport. He had to go home and get his work permit. So,
Has the club received a bid from Palace for Armand Traore?
we've had an offer from Palace, yeah.
Is it something that you consider moving Armand on, or is he one that you want to keep?
Well, it's an offer, you know, and it's up to Armand, really, you know. It's his decision whether he wants to go. But we'll see what happens with that one. We'll see how it goes today.
Can I ask you, after the Burton game, you was very honest in your appraisal, and it's great for us, but does it create a bit of an atmosphere among the dressing room when you're critical of players like that?
No, not really. Well, I don't know if I was that critical. You know, what you're supposed to say when you play badly like that at Burton with a group of players. What can you say? And are you supposed to come on and say, "Well, I thought we played very well. It was a good performance," or "We were very unlucky. We tried hard." I mean, what can you say? We were poor. What? You can't keep fanning people up all the time, can you? Players or people are not idiots. They stand and watch you. Go, what's he talking about? How can he say it was good? Oh, your managers come on and start, you know, skirting around the issue all the time. You saw what you saw. We played bad. 7 lads, you know, a group of lads had the opportunity to cement their chance to get back into the team. They didn't take it. So, yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it was.
The one, I think you said it was 1 or 2 players that you'd like to move on. Have you told those players since Burton that you'd like them to move on?
No, you need the phone to move to ring really. Well, that's the key. You need the phone to ring and someone want to take them. You know, I mean, you can say, "Well, I'd like you to move," but they've got to want to. Someone's got to pick up the phone and want them first and foremost. If we get offers for players, you know, there's quite a few players I would listen to offers for. There's an awful lot of players I wouldn't listen to offers for, but there's a few that I would. And if the offers come in and they're good, decent enough offers, then you know we'd look to freshen it up.
Last couple of songs.
Harry, can I just sort of get an update on your contract situation? I saw a story midweek about you being offered a 2-year deal. Have you got any time frame when you're going to sign it? Is it
Yeah, no, probably maybe today or tomorrow. You know, whenever it's there. Tony's offered me an extension of 2 years, and I'll sign it. I haven't read it. I probably won't even read it. Probably just sign it. You know.
How good is it to have that backing? Who's also sort of very quick to. There was some speculation.
Oh, absolute rubbish. Played 2 games. You know what I mean? What we talking about? You know.
It's good though that the chairman has come out and killed it.
Well, I don't think he's out to kill anything, really, is he? Because it's only some idiots writing rubbish. You know, I mean, people who don't understand the game and want to make nonsense out of nothing. I mean, so don't. No, he wants me to sign a 2-year extension. He's been asking me for a little while. It's just not got round to doing it. But maybe today, if they put it in front of me, I'll sign it. If they don't do it today, I'll do it next week. It's not a problem.
You said that I think there was a time where you were considering perhaps retiring if the club hadn't got.
Last year, yeah.
But does this show with the 2-year deal that you sort of want to?
Yeah, well, I'm back in the Premier League and I want to stay here, and we will stay here this year. We'll stay up.
And can I just get you on Les Ferdinand, the same sort of story?
Yeah, that was rubbish as well. yeah, he's going to be director of football, was he? I think Les.
He's not coming back at all.
I don't know. I love Les. I brought him back into Tottenham. He's a good friend of mine, you know. But I think the director of football story was, I don't know really where it come from, you know.
Did you have a sort of coaching role?
No. I've got Glenn Hoddle here now, haven't I, with Joe and Kevin. I mean, we'll end up with more coaches than players if we. No, I don't know. I mean, Les would be a great lad to have at a football club. He'd be, you know, whatever. But there's nothing. He's certainly not the director of football one. I don't know where it come from.
And just last question: any bidding for Adele and the way he played the other night? If he doesn't move on, could he?
Yeah, he's still got. He's a fantastic talent. He was the best player the other night. I thought he was excellent. Really, first game, considering he hadn't really trained since we reported back first day of training. You know, he did ever so well to get through 90 minutes, and he'll be involved tomorrow.
Sorry, one more question. How important is it just to get off the mark in terms of goal scoring? I know.
No, it'd be nice tomorrow, you know, to get some goals and to win the game. Obviously, that's the key. So, see how we go.
Harry, can I just ask you very finally before we turn the cameras off? Monday, as you said, it is like a day unlike any other. What's your plan today? Do you get in early, phone fully charged?
I wish Monday didn't happen, really. You know, I wish it's a nightmare day, really. It's not something that I enjoy. People think you enjoy it. It's not. You'd really want all your players in before Monday if you were going to do any deals, but I'm sure it will be hectic as usual. You know, it normally is. But I was looking forward to playing in Peter Alice's golf day on Monday down at. In Bournemouth at Ferndown. It's a great day, raises lots of money, fantastic charity. But you know, I've had to pull out because you know I thought I'm going to have a day at home, a day off for a change because we don't play for 2 weeks. So, but then I realised it was transfer window day, and I'm not really going to be able to be away from here all day. I'm going to have to come in, so it was a bit of a blow, really.
You're playing Tuesday.
Tuesday, no, it's just Monday. I wanted to play. It's a special day, and I like to help him out with that day.
Okay, thank you.